Good morning, students. Welcome to New Era Global School online teaching class. Okay, so today we are going to discuss about our overall review and discussion of short and long answers. First one, reproduction by giving birth to young ones. So, who are they? The animals that give birth to young ones. They are called viviparous animal. Okay. इसका examples dogs, monkeys and rabbits. Okay. They do not reproduce by laying eggs. They reproduce by giving birth. Then come to third point. Here the embryo. Embryo means what? Early stage of an animal. It developed into a young one in an organ called womb. Where it will be? It will be present inside the body of the mother. And then once the young one born, the mother feeds them with her own milk. So these viviparous animals, they resembles their parents. Resembles means they will look exactly like their parents. Okay, I am repeating again. Animals which give birth to young ones, they are called viviparous animal. Examples dog, monkey, rabbit. Then where the embryo will be growing? It will be growing in the womb. What is a womb? It is an organ present in the body of the mother. Mother के body में a special organ. It is called womb. And once the small baby are born, the mother feeds them with her own milk. So these animals, they look exactly like their parents. And then animals that typically reproduce by giving birth, feed their young ones with their milk and have hair on their bodies. They are called mammals. तो mammals कौन है? कौन सी animal? They give the birth. उसके दूध पिलाती है and इनके body में hairs होता है. These animals are called mammals. Okay. So these mammals, they breathe through lungs. How they will breathe? They will breathe through lungs. So most mammals, they live on land. Where they will live? They will live on land. Dogs, cow, elephants, monkeys, human beings. These are all the examples. And then care of young ones. Okay. How will they take care of their young ones? So many animals, they care their young ones from danger, keeping them warm and then feeding them. So we are going to see the three examples. First one, a house sparrow. Second one, wolves. And third one, monkeys. How these animals take care their young ones. In many birds, such as the common house sparrow, the mother, they will lay the eggs in the nest. So mother, what they will do? It will lay the egg in the nest. And both the parents, that is father and mother, they sit on them to keep them warm. Okay. So when the egg hatches, the small chick will be coming. Here both the father and mother, they bring the food for the chicks and keep them safe from predators. Predators means their enemies. They will protect their babies from the enemies. Okay. And then next one, wolf. If you see the wolves, they usually live in groups. How they will live? They live only in the groups. Their group name, it is called packs. What is their group name? It is called packs. Where all the members of the pack, they will take care of their pups. All the members, they will care for the pups. In most wolves, the mother feeds the pups. Okay, and the father, he will hunt and forages for the food. Forages means in searching the food. Okay, so क्या बोल रहा है? Wolves, they live in the group. So group में रहता है. Group का नाम packs. ज़्यादा members, इसके members कितने लोग हैं? They will take care of pups. So mother उसके दूध देता है and पापा उसके खाने देता है. ठीक है? And then monkeys. Some monkeys also live in groups. Okay, monkeys also, they live in groups. The mother, they usually carry the baby when they are young. So baby, when they are young, a mother will be carrying. Other members of the group, they will take care of the babies. Okay, these are the 3 examples given here. Okay, so up to this, the chapter has been completed. So during the online class, we have discussed our textual exercise, right? Fill in the blanks, match the following, name the word and fill in the blanks with correct words. So these we have already discussed twice. Okay, we have discussed twice. So now we will discuss our short and long answers. Okay, we will discuss our short and long answers. So come to page number 104. In that, short answers are there. Okay, first one, how does the embryo inside an egg gets its nutrition? Okay, how the embryo gets its nutrition. So, egg का अंदर 2 पार्ट होता है, correct? One is called as an egg white and next it is called yolk. So the egg white, it is called albumin. Okay, it will provide the proteins, and the inner yolk, it will give carbohydrates, fats, proteins, vitamins and minerals. Okay, so from this egg white and yolk, it will get the nutrition. And then second question, what is pupa? When the growing caterpillar of a butterfly reaches a certain size, it stops eating, it encloses itself within a case, it is called pupa. So what is the answer? When the caterpillar, it is the second stage of butterfly. When the caterpillar grows to a certain size, थोड़ा बड़ा होने के बाद it will stop eating. Okay, then it will make a close case and it will go inside. So the case, it is called pupa. Okay, what is that? It is called pupa. Third question. Give two difference between oviparous and viviparous animal. You have to write minimum two difference. So first one, animals. What are oviparous animals? Animals that reproduce by laying eggs. They are called oviparous animal. And then second point, the embryo develop inside an egg. Okay. And then second one, animals that reproduce by giving birth to the young ones. They are called viviparous animal. What are they? They are called viviparous animal. And then second point, the embryo develops into a young one in an organ called the womb. It is present inside the mother body. So you have to write two points. Fourth one, what are mammals? Give two examples. Okay, what are mammals? Give two examples. Animals that reproduce by giving birth, feed their young one with their own milk, and have hair on their bodies. They are called mammals. So what are mammals? Animals reproduce by giving birth, feed their young one with their own milk, and have hair on their bodies. They are called mammals. They will breathe through lungs. How they will breathe? They will breathe through lungs. Examples, dogs and cats. Fifth question, how do birds take care of their chicks after they hatch? So what is the question? ये चिक बाहर आने के बाद एनिमल उसके कैसा केयर करता है? In many birds, after the egg hatches, the chick remains in the nest. वो छोटे बच्चे वो नेस्ट में रहता है. Both the father and mother, they bring the food to the chicks and keep them safe from predators. Okay, and then keep them safe from predators. Okay, and then now we are going to discuss about our long answer questions. Okay, what is the first question? Describe the different parts of an egg of a chicken. So what is the question here? You have to describe the part of the egg. So for this, you can draw the diagram. Okay, you can draw the diagram and then you can discuss. So one of the good example of an oviparous animal, it is a chicken. So what is that? A very good example of an oviparous animal. It is called chicken. It contains mainly three parts. How many parts are there? There are three parts: eggshell, egg white and yolk. Talking about the eggshell, it is the outermost covering. Okay, it is the outermost covering. It will be very thin. What it will do? It will protect the contents of the cell. Content मतलब inside का कितना होता है? It will protect the egg. And then next one, it is called egg white. So if you see the egg, inside the egg, you can see the two parts. One is said to be the white part and second one is called as an yellow part. So the white part, it is called egg white. Otherwise, it is called albumen. Okay. If you touch that one, it will be clear jelly-like protein. Okay. It is a clear jelly-like proteins, rich substance inside the egg. So, it will provide the proteins to the chick. What it will do? It will provide the proteins to the chick. And then yolk, the yellow inner part of the egg, it is called yolk. It contains carbohydrates, fats, proteins, vitamins and minerals. So the yolk also contains the embryo. Okay. So the embryo gets the nutrition mainly from albumin and yolk. So I have written only the small points here, important points. The question is not so big. You have to write. If necessary, you can draw the diagram. You can draw the parts of the egg and you can explain. A very good example of an oviparous animal, it is chicken. It contains three parts: eggshell, egg white and yolk. So eggshell, it is the hard outer covering. It protects the contents of the egg. Then egg white, another name albumin, is the clear jelly-like protein. It provides the developing chick with proteins. And then third one is yolk. The inner part of the egg, it is called yolk. It is rich in carbohydrates, fats, proteins, vitamins and minerals. And it also contains the embryo. Next question. What are oviparous animal? Describe the life cycle of any one animal. So you have to write what are oviparous animal. Then any one life cycle. Whether you like the hen, you can write hen. You like butterfly, you can write butterfly. Or you write the frog, wo bhi chalega. But I have explained the egg. That is the hen, life cycle of your chicken. So definition, animals which lay eggs, they are called oviparous animal. What are all the animals that lay the eggs? They are called oviparous animal. First, the hen will lay the eggs. Hen will lay the eggs in a nest and then it sits on them to keep the eggs warm. Okay, it will sit on them to keep the eggs warm. This warm helps the embryo within to develop quickly and mature. Okay, so this warm क्यों दे रही है वो? To develop quickly and mature. Once the embryo has matured, तो embryo mature होने के बाद the chick will break the shell and it will be coming. So then the chick, they will grow into an adult hen or rooster. Okay. Second question, what are oviparous animal? You have to describe the life cycle. Animals which lay eggs, they are called oviparous animal. The hen lays the egg in a nest. Then it will sit on the nest to keep the eggs warm. So why it is warming the egg? to develop quickly and mature. Once the embryo matured, the chick will open the shell and it will hatches the egg. So from this the chick it will grow into the hen or rooster. And then third one, what is metamorphosis? Describe how the young one of the frog undergoes metamorphosis. Okay, the series of changes. Okay, the series of changes that the young of an animal undergoes to become an adult that looks completely different. It is called metamorphosis. What do you mean by metamorphosis? A series of changes. Okay, in their body, a series of changes will be there from a small baby to an adult. These different stages, it is called metamorphosis. So then you have to explain the life cycle of your frog. Now see the line. Most frogs, they lay the eggs in water in a large cluster called spawn. The egg hatches into the tadpole. From the egg, it will be hatching into the tadpole. If you see the tadpole, it will looks different. Okay, वो tadpole देखे तो it will have the tiny gills, tail, and can live only in water. Where they will live? They will live only in water. As it grows, it develops two hind legs, two forelegs, and a pair of lungs. Okay, so when it is growing, the leg and hands will be coming. Now it will breathe through lungs. As the tadpole undergoes these changes, its tails keep reducing in size and finally disappears. So tadpole तो growth होने के बाद उसके size reduce होता है and finally the tail will be disappearing. So from the tadpole, the adult frog will be coming. Now it breathes through the lungs, moves to the land with the help of legs and can also live in water. So the frog is called an amphibian. Okay, it can live in water also and it can live in land also. Okay, so many stages are there. From the egg, it is coming to tadpole. From the tadpole, a bigger tadpole, and then a little frog with a long tail, and finally an adult frog is there. So these different stages, we call them as a metamorphosis stage. Okay. And then fourth one, how do animals take care of their young ones? Explained with the help of two examples. Okay. So many animals, how they will take care of their young ones. Okay, how do animals take care of their young ones? So many animals, they take care of their young ones by protecting them from danger, keeping them warm and feeding them. So in your book, three examples are there. So that is first one, house sparrow, second one, wolf, and third one, it is said to be monkey. So three examples are there. You can write any two. It's your wish. But I have written here only two examples. One is said to be wolf and second one is called monkey. If you see the wolves, they always live in groups. Okay, they always live in groups. They are called packs. All the members of the family, they help in taking care of their pups. Okay, pups means a small baby. Only the mother will feed their milk, and the father, he will be going out in search of food. And the next example, monkeys. Some monkeys, they also live in groups. Some monkey also live in groups. The mother usually carry the baby around when the baby is very young. Okay, when the baby is very young, the mother monkey will carry the baby. Okay, so you can write that house sparrow also. Okay, I have written only small here. You can write that also. I am repeating again, listen. How do animals take care of their young ones? Explain with the help of two examples. So the animals take care of their young ones by protecting them from danger, keeping them warm and feeding them. Two example, wolves and monkeys. If you see the wolves, they usually live in the groups. So group's name, it is called packs. For all the members, they will take care of their pups. The mother will feed them with milk, while the father, he will go to search for food. And some monkeys, they also live in groups. The mother usually carry the baby when they are small. So when they grow up, they live alone. So this is about your long answers. So now you have to complete your short answers and long answers in your fair notebook. Okay. So handwriting should be neat. After completion of your fair notebook, underline should be present there. Okay. Mark the objectives in your textbook. So during the online class, we have discussed our objectives question, right? That is in page number 900, 100. Fill in the blanks is there. And then next page, underline the statement is wrong. You have to write the correct statement. Then in page number 103, choose the correct option we have marked. Match the following also we have marked. Name the word. Then underline the correct words. So these things, it should be present in your textbook. So during the next checking, we will be checking the book also. So please complete your textbook. And then take your fair notebook. Complete this chapter number 8 and 9. Short and long answers. Okay. Now again come to the page number 105. In 105, the skill builder questions are there. Right? What is that? The skill builder questions are there. Take your pencil and then complete the skill builder questions. First one, what is the first question? What is the first question given here? See your page number. Page number 105. See the skill builder question. Bats and birds, they both fly. However, the bats are mammals. Do they reproduce differently from birds? Yes. So what is the question? They are discussing about the two things, bats and birds. So both can fly, but bats are mammals. So how they differ from birds? So the bat, it is a mammal. It gives birth to young ones. Whereas the birds, they lay the eggs. Okay. And then second question, you have to draw the label the different stages of life cycle of butterfly. So come to page number 100. In that, the life cycle of a butterfly is there. So draw it in the box. Okay. And then third question. How do human beings take care of their babies? Simple, the same as an animal. The human beings, we have to take care. The mother will feed the baby with the milk until the baby grows and eat the food. Both the parents care for their baby. So come to page number 105. In that application based question is there. This is the homework for you. Read the paragraph and then write the answers. Okay, you have to read the paragraph and then write the answers. Okay, clear? So this is up to your today's session. And tomorrow we will discuss about chapter number 8 and chapter number 9 worksheets. Okay, so get ready for your worksheets. We will continue tomorrow.